Right, hello and welcome to another playthrough, and we're playing Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Now, full disclosure, I actually just started playing Alan Wake 2 over on Twitch. That will be going up on YouTube once I've gone through American Nightmare and got that up. Now, you'll probably remember at the end of the playthrough of Alan Wake 1, which is also on YouTube, I said, hey, I should probably play American Nightmare, but I'm not sure if it's canon or not. And now it seems like it really is. So, I'm finally, a little bit too late, going back to play it. So there'll probably be about 3 or 4 videos of this. Apparently it's only about 3 hours long, so we're going to get through all of it, and that'll go up on YouTube, and then Alan Wake 2 will go up on YouTube, but I am currently streaming Alan Wake 2 over on Twitch. So, with that in mind, we've got a little bit of story from everywhere, kind of, from Alan Wake 1 and 2 going on. But I'm quite interested in seeing what American Nightmare consists of, and it was on my list to play, and I just never got around to it. So at this point, I'm going to stop waffling, and we're going to get on with it. Let's get to it. Ah, that's always a good start, something falling from the sky. Arizona? Tucson, Arizona? Old Gods of Asgard. Oh, the band. The band is back. And Barry's back. All access, what a guy. I love how he's still wearing the exact same clothes. So this is 2 years after Alan Wake, if I remember rightly.
Becomes hopelessly blurred.
Night Springs, my favourite TV show.
Night Springs. The man before you is a champion of light. He is part of a conflict.
He's the day man.
Darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal.
And live action.
He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the herald of darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
Oh my god, he's so handsome. You're evil, you're not allowed to be this handsome. They're exactly the same person.
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
This feels like Remedy's sort of warm-up for doing live action in Alan Wake 2. Obviously, it was a long time before, but well, I suppose they've used live action in all of their games since Alan Wake, I guess, actually. What a lovely
The man
start.
has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality.
Definitely no longer live action.
He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
In Night Springs. Right, first thing I'm going to do is toss subtitles on. Right, now that that's done, let's get to it. Can we switch shoulders? Oh, we can. Flashlight, yes. Right, do we have a weapon? No. Just the flashlight. Okay, focus is in. So, from what I know about Alan Wake's American Nightmare, it is pretty much the same kind of gameplay as the first game. Probably going to be some lovely inanimate objects trying to kill me. Standard stuff. That's the cabin, which is now down here somewhere. Can we go look at that? I guess we can't get any closer to it. Alright, Alan. Uah, gotta jump. Just as bright as the first game as well. So I am, at this point, at the time of recording, 2 streams deep into Alan Wake 2. I'm about 4 chapters of the way through it. So nothing too crazy. But I realised that I still never got around to playing this, so we're back now. And so are these guys. Hello, friends. Luckily, I remember how to do this.
Be like that again, huh?
Oh, it's going to be like that, but this time in a desert. Still got the big boys. It's kind of nice going back to such simplistic gameplay after playing Alan Wake 2, where you actually have to aim, because apparently I'm just not good at that. But this game,
Life,
just hit the button and look somewhere near
he
them.
still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents
And
that
now we have a
brought him
narrator.
here have scattered the pages he has written.
Alright.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
I love how
I didn't
that's...
become one
I said it
overnight.
in Alan Wake
Like
2
most
as well. He
writers,
always
I struggled with
introduces
it.
himself like
A
that.
short story here, an article there. Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.
I plied my trade on a Twilight Zone ripoff. Good work. Good work, Alan. So, from what I know, apparently manuscript pages are used to, like, unlock new weapons and things in this one. So I should probably keep an eye out for them.
The lights of the motel promise safety. The man senses that the solution to his predicament begins there.
Predicament? That's a big word for a Friday night.
Somewhere within the Earth, space itself has been pierced, and from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters.
Ooh.
The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this. He knows he must put an end to this madness.
Well, that is a lot of enemies. Do we have a particularly handy explosive barrel? I don't think we do. I should probably... Oh, there's an explosive barrel. Come to me. Wow, that absolutely did not work. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I could be clever about it. We'll just leave. Maybe that is the better option. Are they still behind me? Ooh, yep. Oh, come on, Alan. Alan still has his absolutely abysmal stamina. You've run about 30 feet, Alan. Come on now. Okay, I guess we're good here. I see something shining over here. It's a TV! Oh my god, our first episode of Night Springs already. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be.
Oh, hell. This isn't gonna be good.
Oh no, it's just me.
Is this on? How can you tell?
Or rather, Scratch.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good with gadgets.
Gadgets. Yeah? Oh, there he is.
That's more like it.
Oh, with a hostage. Great.
I'll be right with you. I just gotta do this one thing. I like it quiet.
Mr. Scratch is giving strong Lucifer vibes.
You're wondering why this is happening. Why am I doing all this? Why am I so hell-bent on ruining your life?
I mean, you've already taken Alan's life,
You're
technically.
cramping my style. You've got money, fame, everything you could want. But you don't know what to do with it. I do. I'm getting all the things you never had the balls to go for. Having more fun, too. Do you know the real difference between us?
I mean, we don't have a guy gagged and bound at the moment.
I'm not afraid to be the center of attention.
Right, well...
This poor slob's just collateral damage, really. I mean, made some information out of him earlier. But this
Mr.
part,
Scratch... I mean, yes, entirely evil.
this is just for kicks.
Didn't think he would be just... well, taking and killing hostages 5 minutes into the game. Oh, boy.
So quiet.
Jesus. Well, that was... dark. Right, I see something on the ground. What are you? Ooh, flares. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Lovely. Can we hold on to the flare? I know we can toss them, but... yeah, like, hanging on to them would probably be a better idea. What the hell is this? Oh! Well, I guess we'd better find more manuscript pages. I want an SMG. That'd be kind of nice. Safe haven. Yep. Okay, pretty standard stuff. Investigate the garage. Well, I mean, I want to find more of those manuscript pages first, because... Oh, hello, person. I'll be right with you. Are you listening to... Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the band, but I know that song.
Well, here you
I want to say it's Kasabian.
enjoy another cool Arizona night with
Eddie Rodman!
the host with the most. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard? Man, I actually saw them twice back in
I'm gonna have to just mute that music for the YouTube video, aren't I? Because I got told off once already for Alan Wake
the time, you know.
when I uploaded that.
Not an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. And let me tell you, these boys...
Old Gods of Asgard are on a comeback!
Serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson.
And Barry! Oh, I wonder if Alan's going to say anything nice about Barry.
Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey. Hello! Now, boys, let me just come out and say this, all right? Spring chickens, you ain't.
Rude.
I mean, you guys, you make the Stones look young. You're only as old as you feel.
I mean, you got to give it to the brothers, because they were ancient in Alan Wake 1.
Now, your last album was 1978 in the Valley
And also
of the
not
Shadow.
really all
And then you
there.
stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder...
God damn it, Barry, he wasn't asking you.
Leukemia! Bob had leukemia, poor bastard. Yeah, after that, we didn't feel like playing no more.
Long story
Fair
short,
enough.
I ran into these guys up in Washington, and it was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? And they went for it.
Now, Barry, you were a literary agent before this, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you were very successful. You represented Alan Wake, I believe, who disappeared.
It's a bold move, just bringing up Alan immediately.
Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Listen, why don't we take a little break, and then later on in the
Yeah,
program...
we'll take a little break. Barry's clearly feeling broken up about this.
Well, at least Barry landed on his feet.
Alan, that was unbelievably, like, chill of you. He's just like, well, Barry's doing well. Anyway, I'm trapped in a nightmare. Hello!
You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
I think you might have something
Sure.
that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know how you knew I had it.
It's not really a lot of, like,
Guess it's yours. Listen,
exposition at the start of this
what's
game, is
all
there?
about? There are these really creepy guys.
It's just
hanging
like, hey,
around
dude,
the oil derrick.
you got that
Something
page for me?
really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light.
Imagine if you went into this game without playing the first one.
Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No, the guy you're talking about just
Oh,
looks
a
like
nail
me, even
gun?
if he uses my name. He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention it, I guess your aura looks a lot nicer
Yeah.
than his, actually. I'm very sensitive to things like that.
There's a bunch of
Yeah?
stuff I need to find.
Bless your heart.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a
gonna
lot
take
of
the nail
old
gun.
crap lying around this place.
Great, thanks.
Sounds like fun.
I think you should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to a place that isn't in our world, or shadowy serial killer monster things keep pouring out of there.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
You can think what you want about me, but
I
there's
feel-
still bad guys around. Be
I don't
careful.
know, there's just something so
They might
incredibly
be nice,
wooden
but
about the
I've
start
seen
of this
the way They
game.
move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken.
I was
They
going
aren't
to say
really
Alan
human.
Wake 1 was a bit more
Not
subtle,
anymore.
but it really wasn't,
They're
actually. It
climbing
was
out
just
of the
bizarre
oil
from
well?
day
What, do
one.
they have secret headquarters down there, or?
No, that's just where the point of
Okay,
connection is.
I think
It's a
we've
whole
heard
route
enough.
to- well,
Well,
it's a really nasty place.
The champion of light.
I'll deal with it.
recognizes the
I'll deal
page
with
he
it.
Got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design. custom engineered to destroy.
I'll deal with it,
the
Emma, don't worry.
portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
And also an SMG. Yeah, I feel like the beginning of this has just really started in such a bizarre... I mean, I know it's bizarre, and it is, you know, a sequel slash spin-off, so you should know what's going on, but I feel like it just started in such an abrupt way where it's just like, hello, I am Emma. We haven't met before. Yes, we have. Also, there's shadow people. Right, we're looking for blinking question marks on the minimap, and also manuscript pages. Well, the manuscript pages are the blinking question marks. The stars are, I guess, objectives. And while we're at it, I'm just going to move the webcam down a little bit so I'm not blocking the objective. Much better. Right, there is a manuscript page out here. Thank you. So we now have 3, so I guess we can get a
Some
SMG
of the
now.
taken aren't protected by the darkness like their comrades. Instead, their aversion to light is so extreme that they literally split into 2 when they encounter
Ooh.
strong light. It leaves the 2 halves weaker, but of course, there's strength in numbers. It's a disturbing development. The dark presence I faced 2 years ago was powerful, but it didn't have much in the way of imagination. Clearly, the same cannot be said of Mr.
Mr. Lovely.
At
The
oil
satellite.
derrick,
What's
the
the
wheel
what's
had
all
been
this about a
jammed in
satellite?
place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat.
Why are we specifically
High above, some
mentioning
piece of
Kasabian
orbital
here? Was there
junk
some
ray
kind of
collided
sponsorship
with
deal
the
here?
satellite, knocking it radically off course. Trailing debris, it screamed down from the skies at an impossibly steep angle. All that high-tech engineering reduced to nothing more than a bullet that would destroy whatever it hit.
Does it bother anyone else that the words aren't on the lines? Right. Well, we're getting there. Satellite crashed. Hit an oil derrick. Taken came out. Jobbed. Easy now. You know what? Just have that. I also have not used the nail gun yet. It works. Ooh, it's full auto. Aha! Get nailed. That. Okay, well there seems to be a lot of places where I can pick up ammo at least. Because I was going to say that was not exactly frugal in terms of ammo usage. Right, battery achieved. Let's go a bit further out here. Yep, into this dark ditch. That's where I want it to be. Got a bit of freight going on. Oh, yeah, there you go, Alan. Use those legs. Do a bit of climbing. Why not? Red Dead 2 looking ass. Right, come on. There you go. Ah. Who locks their doors? Whoa, boy, okay. Alan, there you go.
The enemy tears itself
Oh no.
in two
Oh, I guess
to
this is
avoid
like a
the hated
boss
light.
kind of item.
It becomes weaker.
Item?
but more
Person.
numerous. Such
What
is
the
the
hell?
conflict.
Oh! Okay, let's just start blasting. just start blasting. Right, so I guess there's enemies that you kind of shouldn't aim the light at.
That was just messed up.
Interesting development. That was just messed up. Hey, there's a rifle in here, though. Nice.
That tells me I'm really gonna need the extra firepower.
And a Kasabian CB,
Just
I'm
one
assuming.
more to go.
Feels like we're really well equipped compared to... I mean, the first game, it was just like, yeah, you got like a sniper and a pistol, I guess. This one, it's just like, do you want an SMG and a nail gun and flares and a flare gun and a carbine rifle? Right,
The
manuscripts.
reality we take for granted is softer, more adaptable than we think. Under correct conditions, you can reshape it, turn it into almost anything you want. When it happens, almost nobody notices. It's not that we forget, it's that after the change, there's nothing to remember. Only those who have been directly touched by the powers that can shift reality are aware of the changes. Many are driven mad by it, others can cope. I'm one of those people. And I know how to wield that power to rewrite reality.
What you need, Alan, is a smartphone. And you can just be writing all the time on the go, huh? And then reality can be whatever you want. I feel like that would make your life a bit easier. He just needs a really small typewriter. There's pages for
change
days.
Reality, you nudge it into the right direction. Your version of it is there, waiting. It wants to come true. All you need to do is help it achieve its potential. The devil is in the details. You change the details of the scene to match those on the page. If you get the details right, if you achieve that critical mass, the shift will come, and the rest of your new reality overrides the existing paradigm. The lie, no matter how outrageous, is now the truth.
I feel like this is getting very philosophical for a Friday evening. Right, final item. So we're in Arizona somewhere. I wonder why. And how. Like, why have we suddenly gone from Washington to Arizona? It's a bit of a leap.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Oh, boys. Boys. This is not a good place to be fighting. Whoop. Oh, that one. Oh. Whoa! Okay, we still have the slow-mo dodge. That's good. One of these guys is still... Whoa. Still shielded, is what I was going to say. Have it! Nice. That is a nice, powerful gun. And we have a valve. Okay, cool.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty. It will need to be recharged.
Oh, why didn't you tell me that earlier? Let's go talk to our new friend Emma, who is just living out here by herself and seems to have no concept of how dangerous things are out here. Hello, friend.
I need this battery charged.
No problem. Here you go.
Thanks.
Easy as that.
Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly when I do this. My memory's a little hazy.
I don't even know what that means.
But dude, I don't even know what this means at the moment.
Anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
I'll do my best to contain it.
Just please don't turn out to be some kind of crazy terrorist guy, okay?
Wish me luck.
Okay,
Wish me luck,
I'm gonna do
stranger.
it. Wish me luck.
I love how my gun is just
Wait a sec,
balanced
I
there.
want to ask you about something first. What did you mean with that my memory's a little hazy thing?
I had a pretty rough time coming here. It was like being caught in a tsunami. I blacked out for a while. It's hard to explain. There's a barrier of sorts that I had to break through. I was lucky to make it here with my wits as intact as they are.
So you might have brain damage, you're about to do great things with a magic piece of paper, and you came here from another dimension?
Yep.
No, I'm from New York. I was just visiting another dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
I mean, listen, New York might as well be another dimension, let's be honest. Right, there's a couple of pages here that I'm going to grab before we leave. You can really tell that this was like an expansion to a game, right? Like, it's not that it's low quality, it's just that kind of like... It's like it just expects you to know everything that's been going on. Even though, obviously, at the time, this came out 2 years after Alan Wake, so I guess people might have gotten a little hazy by then, but... There's a lot of stuff just happening.
I know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this. But I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me. And not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating
Hopefully.
my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
I mean, this is a bit of a prelude to getting out of here, isn't it? Where we found poor old Alan in the second game. The actual second game. Not what feels like a kind of janky expansion so far. Oh man, there's manuscripts in here though. Let me in! Huh! No, it's not going to work. Okay, well, maybe we'll get a key for that. We can come back for it later. Huh! For now, I guess we can go and unlock the SMG and sort out this rewriting reality nonsense. Ah! Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, never mind the nail gun then.
I went full auto.
No, you're so cool, Alan. I love these games, man. They're so just... A lot of the time, they're very silly. And that's fine. They do legitimately have a very good story, but... I feel like this one and the first game really get to it in quite a B-movie kind of very odd way. I'm hoping we can use a lot... Ooh, hello, shotgun. Yep.
It's a little sad how many problems you can solve with buckshot.
Remember the shotgun being quite good. Not to mention explosive barrels. What? I love how it froze just right there. They're not exploding, are they? Okay. Well, I tried. Can I just... Whoa. Yeah, that works. If in doubt, flare gun. Ah, I guess those barrels are not explosive like I thought they were! Have it. Ooh, slow motion. Beautiful. Nice. I'll tell you what. Now that Alan has some, like, decent weapons, he's a bit of an action hero, isn't he? Alright, do these enemies just keep coming, or do I need to go and seek them out? I guess I'll go up here. Apparently there's like 21 pages in this area. Not sure if we'll get them all, but get a decent amount, especially if we're unlocking weapons with them. Right, so these are the ones that split, but I still need to, like... Oop. Maybe I... No, okay, so I don't need to shine the light on them. And in fact, if I do, it makes it worse. Ow. Oh, the headshot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Okay, so don't shine the light on the weird shirtless guys. Gotcha. Any more? For any more?
Time to make some serious changes.
Right. Wheels in place. Battery attached. CD was playing. Well, here's where this video will probably go mute because otherwise YouTube's going to bonk it. Thank you, Kasabian. Great song. YouTube won't like it. And then we need to get the battery attached to this. Whatever this is. Yep, there you go. Cool. What a very odd beginning to this game. Just imagine how cool this would be if there was music playing. Okay. This is how this has started. Just jump it. Just jump it. It's only fire. Listen. I think what we need to... Okay. I think what we need to do is just add in some technical difficulties music for this part. Because this is just copyright music central. Why are you doing this to me, Alan? Also, that boombox has incredible range. Right, we've shot down a satellite, apparently, in some manner. What on earth is going on? I am just so very confused by how rapidly and strangely this game has started. Like, it really has just gone 0 to 100 immediately. Which, again, it is like a sequel, but it's just... I feel like the way it's done it is so janky that it's just strange. Maybe it's just weird coming back to it after playing Alan Wake 2, which has, you know, an absolutely incredible, extremely cinematic beginning. And then coming straight back to this has been completely bizarre.
I think I hear more of them.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think I noticed.
Oh, hello. Where the hell did you come from? Pow! Oh, I don't have any flares. Oh, nuts. Luckily, we have almost just infinite batteries. Whoa! Where did you even get that from? Oh no, are these ones that... Yep. I was going to say, these ones that charge, I remember you. And it wasn't a fond remembery. A fond remembery. Alright, well, I'm tired. Emma?
What the hell was that?
Easy.
Dude, you don't want to know.
Safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
A fond remembery. Are you okay, Zion? Are you okay?
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Fair.
You really want to stay here in the light?
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Are you okay?
I guess.
Are you good?
Thanks for the help. Were those the... what do you call them? The Taken? What are they?
It's complicated. Short version, the darkness can take people over. That's why I had to destroy the oil derrick. Otherwise, they would have overrun the place.
Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, I didn't think it'd work. That's crazy.
Let me just try one more time.
Yes, it is.
At the risk of sounding like a broken record. It's bad out there. I don't want you hurt. You should stay put.
Yeah, while you turn this place into an inferno, run around shooting things up and play some kind of weird games with your psycho evil twin. Don't get me wrong, you're nice for a weirdo. I'm impressed as hell by all of this, but enough is enough. I seriously just want to get out of here, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's kind of amazing that this entire game is about a writer, and yet it feels like the writers involved in this just kind of went with the tactic of getting from A to B in the story as quickly as possible and with the least amount of explanation or dialogue. You know, I feel like things are just happening and it's all just so immediate. It's just like, you fell through a portal, Barry's back somewhere, you're in Arizona now, the Taken are there, you need to blow up an oil derrick, there's a satellite falling from the sky, there's a mechanic who has no idea what's going on, doesn't seem concerned about anything at all, and Alan Wake's here, and he doesn't, you know, he's got a checkered shirt on now. But it just feels like sometimes it's great, but sometimes there's those games where things just happen. And there's not really any sort of slow beginning to it. There's not really a lot of exposition. It's just kind of like, oh, are you going? And again, while this is like a sort of, it feels like a DLC expansion, which would make more sense if it was like actually attached to Alan Wake 1.
Its existence is
It's
one
just
of
kicking
rage and
off.
hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
I'm just in an episode of... Ow! An episode of Night Springs, aren't I? That's what we are. Oof, oh my god, that almost killed me. Alright. Why is it always the inanimate objects? Alright, Safe Haven has broken as well. Love that. Alright, what do we have here? More ammo, more flares. Lovely. Hello?
The scene Traces of violence, a callous midnight snack,
And
a room key left carelessly behind. The man.
the narrator
recognizes
is
the enemy's
absolutely sending me,
handiwork.
by the way.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms. Satellite and now this?
What is
place
that?
might be involved.
Mount Redtooth Observatory. Okay. Well, we have keys to the motel room now, so I guess we can go back and get the manuscript page that was in there. And I think there's one... Oh, I guess it's outside. But there is definitely a page over here as well. Now, I'm not going to go out of my way to pick up every single page in this game, I've got to be honest. This is kind of me just filling in the gap between Alan Wake 1 and 2. It's not really a game I'm planning on 100%ing.
The strands of webbing glistened in the beam.
Too many
of my
legs.
flashlight.
Please don't be a
Fine,
giant
almost
spider
ethereal.
enemy.
They were fresh and right in my path. I held my breath and waited, ears straining. Nothing.
Oh,
I
God.
moved on, concentrating on the task. at hand. Just get what
I
was looking
don't
for, then
like
leave. That's all I kept
spiders.
telling myself. For a moment.
Great. Brilliant. Love that. Love that. I mean, at least I'm prepared for it, but... God, if I could just play one game without giant spiders.
A great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious.
Well, she didn't last long.
Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage. in the
Jesus.
ongoing war.
Ah!
Damned by forces beyond her control, as much
No,
as
no,
by
no.
her own actions.
Get gone. Well, we had Emma for about 5 minutes. Oh my God, what a horrible start. Okay, I was just going to casually read that. That's okay. That's okay. Yep. Oh no. Oh, why did you do that? Don't shine the light on those guys, Zion. My God.
My own face peered back at me from the TV screen. For a moment, I struggled with the sensation of deja vu. How many times have I seen myself like this now? And
Ooh,
there
so
was
he's
that
seeing
easy
scratch in the
grin that
mirror as
never
well?
seemed
Yuck.
quite as quick or natural on my own lips. The dark, malicious twinkle in the eyes. And I knew who I was looking at.
Ugh. Great. Well, I got really excited about getting that manuscript, and now I wish I hadn't. My health is looking low as well. Already died twice in this part.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen?
So, Emma's just gone. Should have taken my pistol. It was right there.
Damn.
Michael Farabee, dead.
Oh,
Tortured.
is that
Dressed
the
in
guy who was on
clothes that bore the
TV?
name of a local observatory. A slim lead.
Who Scratch killed
but
at the
solid
beginning?
Enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
Certainly looks like him.
The observatory. Hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the Champion of Light forges on to see the stars.
The narration is just so unnecessary. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a sort of 1960s sort of, I guess, Western adventure film, but... Are we just done at the motel, by the way? Like, did I just... Yeah,
The
okay.
Observatory.
I guess I just started the next part of the game.
Man
We're
to
done.
witness
We're
The
done.
magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the Champion of Light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
I mean, I said I wasn't going to go for 100% in this game, and it looks like the game doesn't want me to do that either. So, the whole, like, motel area? Done. Over. Okay, well, observatory time. First thing, there's a manuscript page right in there. Well, I guess the other first thing is I need to get through this gate. There's a security camera staring at me. Just open the gate? Is it just going to be that simple? Yes, because I picked up the keys from that dead guy. Forgot about that. I guess it really is that simple. Oh, look, the radio. What's on?
Welcome back, listeners. As you know,
Oh, it's still
I'm
Barry.
Andy Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been
Oh,
going?
weird. It does that thing from the first game where it resets your weapons between sections.
You know, I didn't realize how much I missed that.
And what about you?
Reload everything.
It's okay, you know.
Well, this must bring back a lot of memories.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful to be back on stage. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd feel like a young man again.
Oh, my
Well,
knees.
speaking of that, I hate to keep harping on this age thing, but I gotta tell you, I've heard your new songs, guys, and you sound really good.
This DJ can't go 1 minute without telling these guys how
This may be
old
a
they are.
touchy subject, but to be blunt, you really don't sound, well, old. I mean, the difference between your speaking voice and your singing voice, it's pretty striking.
What the hell are you talking about? You saying it's not us singing on that record? What? What's he talking about?
No, I'm not saying that, guys, but I can't help noticing the difference.
Hell?
You're on thin ice. You calling me a liar?
Whoa, hey, let me just step in here for a moment, boys. Yeah, hey, they do sound...
Why did that light break?
Believe me, we're not talking Milli Vanilli here. These guys are the real deal. Why don't you come to the gig tomorrow night and see for yourself?
Yeah, why don't you?
Oh, things are real.
Oh, great, ghosts.
See the old gods for real. These guys project
Okay, there is a manuscript page somewhere. Ah. Let's get a little bit of info on what the
As a
hell we're doing here.
storyteller, my first real love was crime. And it was in that genre that I finished my first novel, starring the perpetually miserable Alex Casey, whose entire life was
Also
a
known
dream
as
that
Max
never
Payne,
happened.
because they're
The books
basically
sold
the
as
same
fast as
person.
They hit the shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I became rich. I became famous. Success brought pressure, and I didn't handle it very well.
That's an understatement of the century, Alan. Right. Let's get into whatever horrifying nonsense is going on in here. Are we going to meet another side character who immediately gets killed? It's been a bit of a dark day. Also, I'm really hoping the spider enemy, or whatever it is, doesn't turn up that we were talking about last time. Too many legs is what it said specifically, and I feel like that could only refer to one kind of enemy. Did also use the word skittering, which I really don't like. Alright, tell me something useful. Let's go.
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists.
Okay. I mean, that was... I said, tell me something useful. That was everything we already know, but... Hey, there you go. Okay, I guess we'll go up this way. A little concerning that the havens can only be used once, but to be honest, I guess I haven't really faced much sort of combat difficulty just yet. I mean, the 2 deaths that I have racked up so far was just from me running into fire, so...
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore.
And she's
I distracted
gone.
myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist.
Yeah, and look where that got her. So I'm actually kind of wondering, obviously it's a rhetorical question because spoilers, but I really can't wait to see where we go with Alice in either this game or Alan Wake 2. Or if she'll even be a part of it, but I would be really interested to know what happened to her and where she is. Because, as far as I know from finishing Alan Wake 1, she survived and she's out there somewhere.
The spiders aren't really the work of the enemy.
Oh,
They're
good.
side
Spiders plural.
Part of the dark
Excellent.
place is less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived.
Great. Okay, there's going to be multiple spiders. Just what I wanted. Love that. Yep. Just the biggest gun possible, please. Why has it always got to be spiders, man?
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and...
Oh.
Wait a moment, it's
Hello.
you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Well, I did. So can you let me in, please? Oh, one shot. Get wrecked. Nice. Man, this is a good gun. I'm happy I picked it up. Get gone. Nicely done, Alan.
Go away.
No.
It wasn't me. I just look like it.
No, I will not go away.
Serious? That's what you're going with? Please.
Oh, the ammo's
I'm
inside.
trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
It was that easy. Okay, where's the ammo? Ah, we'll get to it. Oh, all right. Let's
Hey, buddy.
get a little update on Mr. Scratch here.
There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
So this must be the motel last night.
A little fun, you know? It's nice.
After he murdered the observatory guy, who I'm guessing is on the floor to the right.
Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Yeah? Long pause. It's okay, I'll wait. What the hell is he doing? He is making a fiber wire out of a phone cable. I think.
Never mind.
Nope, he's probably gonna go and murder some partygoers. Yep. Jeez, that was dark. Okay. This game does so far feel, well, yeah, like it's got a much darker tone than Alan Wake 1.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down.
I wasn't expecting so many people to be sort of brutally murdered or tortured or strangled in the first hour or so.
That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Alright, Dr. Meadows, what kind of answers have you got for me? I hope something. It does seem like ammo is very plentiful, which is nice. Also had 0 issues with batteries so far. Tell me something, madam.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
Well, your satellite is on the ground in
So is
flames,
he.
so...
But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
Sure.
Tell me more about the signal.
That sounds easy enough.
It's almost as if
Famous last
something's
words,
being
but...
transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So we're in
what
Night
was the signal
Springs.
like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on
Which
it.
is what I
He was very
assumed,
pleasant
but
when I was working. But
confirmation
when I
at least.
The signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to... to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
First off, that next dialogue choice is just completely unnecessary. Second, why did her voice completely change there? That was like some Oblivion level voice acting there.
I have to ask.
You don't have to
always
ask,
were there to
Alan.
work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating.
I have to ask.
words.
No, you don't,
But I
Alan.
was called away by my assistant. Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's
I'm
quite
guessing Michael is the guy in the
fascinating.
motel
It looks
who
as if
is
stars were
very
changing,
dead.
somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen
Oh,
anything
I
like it.
deal with those all the time.
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Okay, well, let's go and get the imaging array then. So far, the vibes I'm getting from Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and I feel like it's deliberate, to be honest. It's very, like, 1980s B-movie. You know? Like, it's very... The dialogue feels really janky. There's just, like...
It's a very expensive
apparently women in party dresses everywhere. It's just very strange compared... It's really jarring compared to the original game. Very, very jarring. Right, let's get to it. Grab the imaging array, get it back up there. Ugh, spider webs. Ugh, for goodness. Why does it always have to be spiders, man? Like, why can't we just have one game where there aren't spiders? I don't feel like I'm asking for much. Oh. God almighty, this is my worst nightmare
This
already.
must be your car.
Yeah, that's her car. Oh, let's just get it over with. Oh God, I hate it. I really hate it. Oh, good, there's loads of them. Brilliant. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I don't have to shoot them. Please just... No, oh, they jump as well. Why do they have to jump? Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, for those of you new to the channel, I can't deal with spiders, to be honest with you. If there's a... Oh, no. No, just no. Just no. Oh, please don't be a big one. Oh, God. Ah. Yep. Yep. There's one on me as well. Oh, I'd rather just deal with the humans. Any day of the week. Oh, my God. Just let me in. So unpleasant in just every way. I cannot understand this fascination that games have with spiders.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
Yep. I'll do that. What was the point of the spiders? What was wrong with the human enemies? I feel so on edge now. Can we just get like a... Oh, we can't even go back to look... Can we not go back to look at the other manuscripts? Oh, here we go. What did it say about the
strands
spider?
of webbing glistened in the beam of my flashlight, fine, almost ethereal. They were fresh and right in my path. I held my breath and waited, ears straining. Nothing.
Please let that be it. I just wanted a little bit of context on the spider incident. I'm hoping that was it.
Right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the sky.
Cool, can I come up there with you? Oh no. Why did you turn the lights off? It's like one of those 1950s Martian movies.
I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves.
Oh, I could.
I know it's dangerous.
Oh, I could.
Well,
I got it.
please come talk to me if you have questions.
Okay. So, where is that? Oh, goodness me. Right, I'm guessing they're back downstairs. Or outside, maybe? Oh, but outside is where the spiders were. Yep. Okay.
Just remember, you need to release
There's
all
one.
3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Got him. Well, the spider webs have gone. That's a good sign. Oh, it's only people. It's only people. It better stay that way. No, sir. Back. Here we go. Give that a little tickle. Excellent. Okay, and then the third one is not where I thought it was. But it looks to be pretty close. Oh, hello. What have we got here? 40 manuscript pages? Well, I don't have 40 manuscript pages. That's what I've got. Not all of those. Whoop. Whee, there you go. Oh, nuts. Ah, nuts. Hello, friends. Man, I don't think I should go back to the shotgun, to be honest. I think this is great. Whoops, I say as I miss every shot. Let me just give you the old Bert. Oh, never mind. Now we'll give you it. There you go. Lovely stuff. This is one of those classic, like, mid-2000s video game objectives, isn't it? Where they're just like, we can stretch this out a little bit. Go open some coolant valves.
Okay.
Nice. All right, back to it. Oh, there. What's that all about? Well, we'll never know. Oh, it's inanimate objects. Oh, thank you, pickup truck, for being there. Okay. It's, uh-oh. No, thank you. Let's just get out of here as quickly as possible. I think I've had enough of observatories already. Between this and LA Noire, I've had it with observatories. What a strange little mission we're on, huh? What a strange little mission. Whew. Lovely stuff. I'm glad she's seemingly like giving us a key for the observatory now. We don't have to wait for her to press the button. Alright, I'm back. What's next?
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working.
More to the point, why are you
Nicely
British?
done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get the flare gun out.
Find a way in.
Oh, it's just one guy, okay. There was like a lot of grinding noises and then like loud noises, but it's just a couple of dudes. Oh, 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 you're a squirrely one. Ow. Oh, 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 okay. My dodge work was not that great there. Where the hell did you come from? You know what I missed from the end of Alan Wake 1? I missed the heavy duty, like, construction lamp. That thing was my jam. Very good way of dealing with these dudes. Oh, what a shot! I'm still a little confused as to what signal we're looking for here, madam, but...
You alright? That was intense.
Thank you for putting the lights back on, though.
I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but... It's very strange indeed.
Well...
Where are my manners? Please.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get a look at what we're looking at, or... It's like, yes, this is very strange. Intriguing. Magnificent, in fact. And I'm just like, I got nothing. I got nothing, lady. I don't know what I'm looking at down here. I feel like there's just not a lot I can say about this game, other than it's been very strange so far. Now, of course, Alan Wake was strange, but not like this.
Oh, yes. It's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe
Can I see
that's
it?
just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow. But you should be getting a printout of it now.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to
We're getting
understand.
jealous of Mr. Scratch now. We're like, did he get the whole story?
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't
Trust
a thing
me,
you can measure or explain.
Nothing is impossible.
I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
You have no idea.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront...
So I guess it's kind of like an extra manuscript, whatever we took from that satellite, giving us more details on like where we need to go. Kind of just following the signs at the moment. And we're heading to a drive-in theatre next. Okay. Well. Just desserts, a cannibal tale.
Once the site
Ham,
of
a documentary.
Fantasies, it's now the site of an art
I
exhibition.
would absolutely sit down and watch Ham, a
It's the
documentary. That
search
sounds
for
excellent
closure
to me.
rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
Okay, and we will find out what that entails in the next part. So far, I'm not blown away. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's quite odd that this came out as a separate game 2 years after Alan Wake, when it is very much, or very clearly, just a sort of DLC. As far as I've heard, it is canon, which is why I'm playing it. I do want to just squeeze as much detail as possible out between Alan Wake 1 and 2, which I'm currently playing. So I'm going to get through it. I'm going to see what we find out about Mr. Scratch and where that leads into Control also. Because obviously there was the Alan Wake sort of DLC for Control as well. So I do really want to see where it all ties together. So far this has been a very weird experience. It's been very abrupt. Things are just happening. That's the only way I can describe it, really. It's just like, there's things happening, and they're just happening. It's weird. It's like we're in like a 1950s Aliens B-movie at the moment. So I'd be very intrigued to see where this ends up. And we'll find out next time. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to give this a like, subscribe if you fancy. And I'll see you next time.